A full week has passed since Sir Mildred set off. I suppose 'tis time we vacated her dwelling. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters? We've a long journey ahead of us. We ought to employ an ox cart and save our strength.
Right you are.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
What am I supposed to do about it?
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
The sea lies in the distance, and beyond it, a land unknown.
What sort of place might it be, I wonder?
Oh, there's something written here.
Shall we take a closer look?
Good tidings, friend. How have you been keeping? As for me, I made the most of my week-long sojourn. One might even say I enjoyed myself overmuch. You see, I grew so fond of the destination my feet carried me off to, methinks I should like to live there. And that's when I thought, mayhap you've grown just as fond of this dwelling. Fond enough to purchase it from me? I can't just give it to you, mind. I've my relocation costs to consider, but I'd sell it to you cheap as I can afford. Well, friend, what say you? Much obliged, friend. I hope you're as pleased with our deal as I am. This little dwelling's all yours now. Suppose I'd best be off. I've my own home to get to. I hope you'll be happy here, friend. Farewell. What else needs doing?
Can't you see I'm on duty? What do you think you're doing in here?
We must rest, though the sun is still up. I return safe and Open your eyes, everyone. 'Tis dark out, but our day begins.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Feeling rested, I trust?
You'll pass me by, just like all the rest.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
Arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some shall...
You're wasting your time talking to me.
Let me get that.
Good day, sir.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks.
Could you come over here?
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I... Many thanks. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
Gathering clues will be essential to our success in this matter.
True enough.
The pursuit of betterment is an endless journey.
Tell is, Vermund was once a beastren kingdom.
Fascinating.
Indeed, though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
Might have the answers we need. Shall we ask around? I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I say we speak with anyone and everyone who springs to mind. You never know what sort of useful tidbits we might turn up.
Malcolm. All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
You fond of those eyes? Keep them to yourself.
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. Monsters have gotten bolder of late and more ferocious. One found this way. Feels eerie with no one about.
I don't feel safe here.
Got to crack a few skulls if you want to be top dog. The heavens have forsaken. All is lost.
Wonder if there's any
Now merely sit back and enjoy.
How can he be so cold? Where are we to go if not our own homes?
Is it true you're the Arisen? That's what I've heard anyhow. Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen over in the tavern about 6 months ago. Just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. The Arisen takes the crown here in Vermund, after all. The fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll earn the people's faith. Good luck to you.
You want something? Spit it out or piss off.
I'm a tad busy at the moment.
Well met. This here's the sanctuary of tipplers and merrymakers alike. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff.
Impressive.
Go on, have a look.
This inspires naught but misgivings.
All this hustle and bustle.
Interested in my way?
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location.
Farming might look like simple work, but 'tisn't.
Right, just follow me.
Unless I am much mistaken, we have calls to visit a place not...
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery.
I must confess, I'm rather lost.
I wonder what it was Malcolm found. Treasure? I wonder what it was Malcolm...
Was I lacking in devotion? Where could Malcolm have gotten off to? Perhaps you could try asking the other children.
I don't feel safe here.
Hope this job plays out better than the last.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Such quietude
Good to see you, Master.
I sleep on my woes, mayhap.
Not worth your time, eh? If 'tis refined you want, go find some noble tart.
My head hurts just thinking what to do. I've no mother or father to speak of, you see. So the nice people at the Gracious Hand take care of me. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you, and I thought a bunch of flowers would be just the thing. The problem is, I can't seem to find any good ones. Do you think you could help me? All I need is a bunch of pretty flowers. For true. I'm sure you'll find the prettiest.
That's quite enough!
Over here! Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go.
I wonder what it was Malcolm found. Treasure? Maybe he was hoping to find something shiny among the rubble. Wonder if he found anything good.
You want something? Spit it out or piss off. You fond of those eyes? Keep them to yourself.
Got anything to spare?
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome world of ours is best met with stiff drinks and cheery hearts. Many thanks.
This place...
Is it true you're the Arisen? Only, I seem to recall someone else boast, just be sure you play your part well. The fellow Drake or two, and I...
Make it quick. I ain't got all day.
Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location. Could you come over here?
Was I lacking in where could Malcolm have gotten off to? Perhaps you could try.
Say, weren't we tasked with another errand that sent us somewhere near?
I wonder what it was Malcolm found.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Suppose you're all right.
Maybe he was hoping to find something shiny among the rubble. Wonder if he found anything good.
Bit of a tricky situation. Looking to rush to your death? I'll slit your bleeding throat!
This looks as good a place as any.
Is there aught I can assist you with? I can make no sense of this.
Wished were always night. Dirt, sweat, and spoil. Each day the same.
I wonder what it was Malcolm found. Treasure?
If our prayers are not heeded.
The other day, I chanced to see a most resplendent ox cart on the high road. Now, that's not so strange, but guess who I saw riding in it? Poor little Daphne. I doubted my eyes, I did, and rightly so, as it turned out to be a young boy. The resemblance was so uncanny I mistook him for her. Gave me a right shock, let me tell you. Odd to think a young noble should so closely mirror a girl of the slums. Their faces may match, but the lives they lead are as different as night and day. Aye, 'tis a cruel world we inhabit.
I've not much to offer you, sir, I fear.
I'm well enough, thank you.
I'm quite sure I wasn't dreaming. But ox carts don't run so late at night. Was it a phantom then? I shudder to think.
I'm not much of a talker, me.
Was I lacking in devotion?
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Well, take your time. You know where...
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful. I've just remembered. There was another matter we were to attend to hereabouts. Was there not?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
What say we gather some information? I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Unless I'm very much mistaken, we've got just what we need tucked away in storage. must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
I shall take this.
I seem to recall leaving just such an item in storage.
Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
Nothing else for it, I suppose.
I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it, if you like.
Look, Master! Goblin!
Careful now.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Come to think of it, look how many women we count among our number.
No two of us are the same.
Unless I'm very much mistaken, we've got just what we need tucked away in storage. I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
We trounced our foe, well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Done, Master.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
If I might be so bold as I seem to recall leaving just such an item in storage.
You have my protection.
Unwavering persistence.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable, but not necessarily easy to counter. Understood.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Unless I'm very much mistaken, we've got just what we need tucked away in storage.
I espy a hobgoblin. Flame will accomplish little against this foe. Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment. The day grows darker with our every step.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant.
We're almost upon Burnworth.
Do not let up your guard till we are inside the gates.
I quite agree.
While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
What?
I seem to recall leaving just such an item in storage.
Always a fresh breeze blowing round here.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Oh, just look at them. They're the most beautiful flowers I've ever seen. These should brighten the sisters' days. Say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favor? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet whomever you like. All you have to do is find a silver stone, put it under your pillow, and say the magic words. But there's the problem. I've been looking all over for such a stone, and I can't find one anywhere. Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me, Arisen? For true. I knew I could count on you, Arisen. I'll be waiting. Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Have you fared any better? Oh, just look how it shines. Thank you ever so much. Say, aren't you curious who I want to meet? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father. I don't even know what they look like, you know. Not to say I'm unhappy at the Gracious Hand, of course. But I'd really like to meet them, even just once. I want to tell them how grateful I am that they gave me life. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, hi, Arisen. You'll help me again if I need it, won't you? Please say yes.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
Indeed, you are correct.
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together, but I overslept and he went without me. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults. Oh no, I wasn't meant to tell anyone that.
Shall we report our results?
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs. We are under attack!
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought to be guided to our destination. Let's try to follow along.
True enough.